Hey, I'm RT and welcome back to RTsWorld. So today I present you a very explosive new machine, and this explosive new machine is called the Nuke Arcade. And yeah, the Nuke Arcade is right behind me. I think it came out really nice and it packs a lot of punch. So basically if you're in survival Minecraft and you stand right next to this machine, you can get half a heart of damage, but yeah, basically you cannot die, of course. It's still multiplayer and server friendly. It's also friendly for single player worlds. So yeah, you won't die and your friends won't die playing it. So sorry for all the people that expected. Here's some exploding Minecraft players. So with that out of the way, first of all, thanks to today's suggester, and the comment was written by Nolia7734, and yeah, he basically said, I love all these builds. Also, I have a couple of casino game suggestions for you, and I will only read the first one. First, I love explosions, so you can make a casino game where there are 4 bunkers that you have to choose after you press a button. Then a nuke will go off. If a bunker is closest to the nuclear blast, you will be rewarded with sticks and dirt, but if you're the farthest, the bunker didn't get damaged, so you might get diamonds and emeralds. So the second suggestion is just a few retro games. You can also read it if you want, but I won't go into any details there. So I basically said, yeah, that's super creative suggestion, and I will definitely try to build the first idea. And yeah, let's dive directly into this build. And as always, there will be 2 parts. The first one is the explanatory part, so I will explain how this machine works, what I thought about in the design phase, and also, yeah, explain the circuitries to you. They are kind of complicated this time, but it's also modular, so it's a little bit easier to understand and to build. And the second part of this video, I will try to build it with you block by block, so you can build it in your survival Minecraft or multiplayer Minecraft world. And also before the block by block tutorial starts, there will be a list of materials you need. And yeah, there you can see which materials to gather if you want to do it in survival Minecraft. So let's get into the explanatory part. First of all, there are 4 bunkers and you can extend it to X amount of bunkers or X number of bunkers. Since you're not really limited by redstone, it's just how much you want to spend on space. Like for this wall, it's nicely viewable for this part. And for me, 4 is like a very nice, from a design's perspective, it's very nice. If you do like 10 or do like, I don't know, 12 in kind of a half circle, it gets a little bit messy for a video, but you get the idea. You can customize it, you can extend it. It's a modular system and it's a ton of fun to build and a ton of fun to play. So I will try to be very fast. So if you insert, for example, if you insert a diamond in here, so the yellow bunker, you select this bunker that you will survive in. And there was no TNT. As you can see here, in all the other bunkers, there were TNT blasts. So that's why we got 2 diamonds in the yellow one. So 1, 2, perfect. And what it also means is that, different to Nolia's comment, I did not set up 1 nuke. I just nuke all the bunkers except the one you're standing in. Yeah, if you're lucky. So let's, for example, select the magenta one. I will select it again. Let's see. I selected it 2 times. That's only 25% chance. So I was really lucky this time. So usually I'm in this bunker, and you can play it with your friends as well. If you're, for example, in like voice chat or something like this, you can insert at the same time, and yeah, the casino owner basically makes more diamonds as soon as more players will play the game. And let's, for example, select the blue one. Come on, let's give me a sample or an example where we die. Yes, now we die, we don't die, we die, and we die. So only the yellow bunker will get a reward, but as there is no player that inserted any currency item, like in my case it's diamonds, no prize will be available here. So that's how it basically works. If you're in the right bunker at the right time, you get diamonds, and if you're not, yeah, you basically get blasted by TNT. And as said in survival Minecraft, if you're right next to this hole, you will get half a heart of damage, but most of it is absorbed by this crying obsidian or whatever damage resistant block you select for your version. And yeah, let's dive a little bit deeper into the redstone tech behind it. Of course, the odds, I did not calculate any odds here since it's only 25%. We have 4 chambers, we have 1 in 4, so yeah, 25% of the people that play this game will survive. It's more a fun game. You can play around with the odds, it's completely doable. But for my part, I wanted to make it a fun game, and that's why I left it like this. So first of all, we have the item filters. We have diamonds in our case. They will get recycled back, since we have diamonds also as price. They will get cycled directly into the droppers that give you the price. So yeah, super efficient system. Same goes for the other modules. And as soon as we start, let's go here. As soon as we start, we will move one of, as we can see here, this redstone dust will light up. We move one item, the wooden axe, to this dropper here, therefore powering this comparator. And then we power the whole yellow line, and we depower this torch here. That's the most important aspect here for this circuit. And here we have again an AND gate. You maybe notice of different other videos of mine, there are a lot of AND gates involved if you want to do that. So this redstone torch is off, but that's on. So that keeps on, that keeps the torch off, and if we follow the observer line, we are here at our dropper that dispenses the price, and we get nothing, as there is only one torch that is depowered. But as soon as the second torch depowers, we will close this AND gate and open this torch powering on, and therefore we're getting a price. So that's how you win. If you be in the right bunker and the machine selects your bunker randomly to be the one that survives the nuclear blast. And yeah, that's basically how this AND gate works. Two events has to be simultaneously true to be a combined output true. So, and how does the machine now select it? That's the lime circuit. So after a certain amount of time, as you can see here, we power this torch, for example, here, since we insert an item. And after some amount of time, we just close the diamond block. So that just gives everyone like a small time window. Yeah, you get the idea. If you're here simultaneously in these chambers, you have a small time window that everybody can insert the diamonds. If you, for example, in voice chat, you can say, hey, now, and people will have like 2 seconds or so to insert all the diamonds. That's what it does, and then it will close it off. But it will simultaneously start this 50% dropper here, as we can see here. So 50% of the time we will select this way, and 50% of the time we will select this way. But then we have another 50% dropper hopper randomizer here and here. And here we have again 50% that way, 50% that way, and here 50% straight and 50% to the right. And that leaves us with, after we have 2 of those machines combined, 4 different outputs, and only one of them will be selected each time we play. And this is the green, the lime line, as you can see here. And as soon as we close this AND gate, let's see it in action. We insert here the diamond. So that torch is off. Let's see which. Now that one was also off, as you saw very briefly. And yeah, we of course win nothing, since those 2 torches are not on the same gate. And only if they're on the same gate, we will get a prize. So, but what happens after that? So, as soon as we power the randomization system, we also power here with this pink circuit a timer. And this timer, just after some time, launches a TNT. That's here in the dispenser, and as you can see here, if we go down there, it's just the blast chamber out of blast resistant blocks. In my case, it's crying obsidian, but you can use any other block like obsidian, what's also like reinforced deep slate, etc., or also ancient debris. And yeah, these pistons are also subject of change with this randomization circuit. So the randomization circuit powers the AND gate or depowers it, and it will also depower the piston very shortly. And I will show it to you how this works. Well, let's get a diamond in there. As we can see, only one piston, this one here, very briefly retracted. That gave this chamber here enough time to not be powered with this redstone repeater. Therefore, there will be no TNT dispensed. So that's how we select where no TNT is dispensed. So by default, every single chamber will get a TNT blast, but only one, the one which is selected by the green randomization system, will not get the blast. And that's hopefully where you are in, to close the AND gate to get the prize. I hope I explained it this time very well. I listened to a lot of feedback in the comments that I should like focus more on the basics and not be like that much detailed, like how exactly this version works. But importantly, it's 50% that way, 50% that way, and so on. I forgot one thing to mention, the reset circuit. As soon as we also power the TNT, we start this very long timer, and you could use a timer there, I know, but for some people it's just easier to use repeaters. And then we just reset all the insert dropper, hopper, dropper, T flip-flops here from the start. That's where we just move the item back and therefore reset the whole machine. And by resetting it, we also, I didn't mention that yet, here we have a gate system. That's just, let's do it. We have here a gate system. We just push up the block so no people can enter here very easily. I know with Elytras it's possible, but as soon as this reset circuit triggers, let's see when it triggers, it also triggers again the gate system, retracting all the blocks back into the floor. Yeah, and that's basically everything explained. That's how this machine works. Nuclear Blast is an arcade game, or the Nuke arcade is an arcade game where you have a ton of fun with friends, with explosions. I hope I fulfilled your kind of suggestion. And with that, let's dive directly into the block by block tutorial. So, welcome to the block by block tutorial, and I pre-built here the first section as always. We have a 21 wide machine here for a 4 bunker system. It doesn't matter really how deep it is or how, basically in this direction the platform is. It's 21 across. That's the most important stuff. And we have 2, 4, 6, 7 blocks in height, whereas these bunkers here are 4 blocks tall, 3 blocks wide, and you have just a little bit of spacing in between, and you can smash around with some TNT and magma blocks. If we go to the back, it looks like this. We extend this concrete pillars 1 block beneath the ground, and we have this kind of glass here. So let's now get into the building. So for the floor we just go with quartz like this, and then we have a glass block in the middle so we can see the dropper facing upwards with diamonds. So that's also pre-built. Then we're gonna place in some walls like this. And we're also gonna place in a sea lantern, and we can also do the rest of the ceiling, but we now need to do it like that. So that's the ceiling of 1 box. And now it's time for the crying obsidian or whichever block you select. And we build this kind of A structure here, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th block will be a wall, as it's indicated right here. So then we're gonna build a casing that looks like this, and then we're just gonna go, it's from the bottom now, 1, 2, 3, and then we just have 4, 5, and we just extend it upwards 2 blocks. Then we're gonna grab a dispenser with some TNT in there, and also some more crying obsidian to top it off like this. Good. Now we're gonna go down with some redstone. As we can see, here is a hole, and into this hole we're gonna insert some hoppers to the right, and 1 basically into this dropper here. And then we build this shape, repeater, comparator, redstone dust, and a redstone torch like this. And here we're just gonna fill in 18 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. The last one should already be in that dropper as well. Perfect. That's the first part done. And now we're gonna select some more droppers facing into another dropper. In the first one we're gonna place a wooden X, and then we just grab some magenta wool, place it right here. Here we're gonna have a redstone comparator, and here we also gonna start with our yellow circuit. Torch, another torch, and starting from here, we can also place in here some redstone. Starting from here we're gonna need a piston like this with a diamond block in front. Perfect. And now we're just gonna grab the yellow, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and redstone dust like that. Next up, we're gonna build another redstone torch like this, and here will be our end gate. Come on, the end gate with the torch and the redstone dust right here. And then we're gonna need some lime wool. And the lime wool will be just here, one torch. And here another one with redstone dust. And then another one, like that. So that's the first end gate we want to build. And now it is time to get ourselves some more orange wool. And also some observers. And now we're gonna go 1, 2. That should not be the case. It should face also forward, like this. 1. Then we're just gonna go down. We're gonna go over 1 block, like this, and then, sorry, it's that one already. And then we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another block. Here an observer, and here we're gonna place in 5 repeaters. And we have to adjust this observer and place one here, and we only have 4 repeaters. Sorry for the inconvenience, but this time I managed to get my mistake right after I built it. So next up we're gonna dive down here, and here we have this kind of glass block, and we're gonna stack some pistons here. We need only these two facing the glass, and then we have here a piston set to repeater set to 4 ticks, observer facing downwards. Here we're gonna place a target, and then we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we wanna do. So next up we're gonna place in the pink circuitry, and we're gonna do it by placing here 1 block, next to it 1 block, and also the other next to it 1 block. And we just wanna place in here some redstone dust. Here a repeater. Where do I have my repeaters? A repeater set to 1 tick, and here just a redstone a pink wool block, so it's hard to speak. And here we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Block, torch, lock, torch, lock, torch, repeater, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, that's 1 slice, and now we want to copy this slice over 3 more times, or whichever number of modules you have. And after we copied it, make also sure to copy the item filters in here. That's very important, and it should look like this now. Very, very nice. And now we have to just basically tidy up some circuits. The yellow one is already finished. That's perfect. That should also work out. And we want to have here, right next to the sticky piston, repeater set to 2 ticks, sticky piston, and another repeater set to normal delay. Next we're gonna finish the yellow circuit, so we're gonna just build here a line, and from, we can also connect these now. Just make 1 redstone line out of it, and here we need some redstone torches, like this. Then we're gonna have another redstone, right here, and here another redstone dust, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and this one will already be a green block like this. And then we have here a redstone repeater set to like 0 ticks basically, and here now we're gonna place in here a repeater set to full delay, repeater set to full delay, repeater set to full delay, and some redstone dust. And then we just scoot around like this, and here this block will be moved. Very sorry for this. So redstone dust like this. That's how it works. And now it is time for the dropper hopper randomization mechanisms. So we have here this kind of configuration, and the dropper we're gonna fill this configuration, and I will just copy that hopper, add a dropper, so we don't have to place it all the time. So 2 tick repeater, 1 tick repeater, sticky piston, redstone dust, and then we have 2 outputs, 1 here and 1 there. Then We have here the next dropper. Hopper randomization mechanism. And here the other one. So all the droppers are of course filled, as I said, with 50% odds. And now it's time to get this one in and that one in. Yeah, just do it here 2 times over. So it should look like this. 2 ticks, 1 tick, 2 ticks, 1 tick. Okay, that's it for the first part. And now we are placing here repeaters set all to 4 ticks. But here on this side we're gonna go 1 more. Here we're gonna have repeater set to 4 ticks, and here we're gonna have repeater set to 4 ticks. Then we continue this redstone line right into this torch, and we need here 1 more repeater. That's to make it 5 ticks in total of delay. With this one, we are going to wire around our way like this. And here we have to be careful. Here we're gonna have to remove 1 block. Here we're gonna have to remove 1 block. And honestly, that's one not necessary, because we can put here a repeater to be on 5 ticks. And yeah, we can also put that to a green wool to make it a little bit nicer. Good. Then we have here redstone dust, here a redstone dust, here a redstone dust. And now we're just gonna go into this one like that, and into that one like this. So yeah, that's basically it. We can also place in here a redstone repeater, and here some blocks to block the lines from connecting. And that's basically the wiring done for the green circuit. Next is the pink circuit, and for the pink one we're gonna place in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 repeaters, all set to maximum delay. Then a sticky piston with a block, another repeater set to 3 ticks, redstone torch, block, redstone torch, block, redstone, and then yeah, basically redstone all the way. And yeah, we could remove that block, it's not necessary in our case. So that's the first one. And I'm very sorry, we have to adjust this repeater to be 2 ticks only. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be our last repeater. We have here a block, there a block, and then we have the same repeater row with many repeaters going back here, ending in a block with a redstone dust, and then we have just repeaters as like this, and we set them all to maximum delay. Okay, now they're all on maximum delay, and we can now go right into the machine itself and place some more redstone dust. Perfect, and yes, that should be it. So now it's time to try this machine, and we want to try, for example, the yellow one. First thing that should happen is we should close everything, yeah, also the 4 pistons there. We should have TNT except in 1 chamber, which is this one. Then it should explode, and then the blocks should be removed again. Yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, let's check it out one more time. We place it in. Oh, I think I hit this one. I will get nothing. But yeah, basically that's how it works. If the timings are all right, there is 1 chamber, there is no TNT inside. And now let's check if basically the switch works for winning, for closing the AND gate. And we're gonna try it by just forcing the machine to do it. So we remove all the light blue wools here. So we have 100% odds of getting, I think it should be this one here. Let's see. Yeah, it was this one. There should be no TNT inside. We should get 2 diamonds, and we have 32 now. How many diamonds do I get? 34. Perfect. That's it. So let's try it one more time. We are closing the AND gate here, as you saw very briefly. Both torches were off. And again, I won 2 diamonds. Should bring me all the way to 35. Perfect. So let's don't forget to restore the odds, so everything is not basically 100% in this chamber. And yeah, that's how the machine works. I hope you had fun watching this video. And if you want to also suggest videos to me, just make sure to write a comment or join me on Patreon. There you can also write me some text messages, and I will try to prioritize them a little bit since they are of course channel supporters. And yeah, with that said, many thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.